Here we are.
All right. Welcome, everybody. My name is Rennie Grant. I am a drug and alcohol counselor and a recovering addict, and I'm also a music producer, and I work at Colmac.
Right.
And they call me Roc, by the way.
All right, Rennie. Hi, I'm Tony Massey, psychiatrist, addiction medicine specialist, also at Colmac, and they call me Doc.
That's why they call us Roc and Doc.
Roc and Doc.
Because we're
That's
a team.
Right.
All right. So I have a question here on the magical clipboard. This one comes from Randy with an I.
Okay.
Opens up, hey, fellas, help. Oh, wait, she says more than that. Okay.
That's enough. Sometimes, get you started. Well, sometimes people don't know they need help.
I think that's a great way to open up a question to us.
Yeah, I'm very good at that.
I quit drinking 6 weeks ago. I went inpatient and have stayed clean ever since I went. So congratulations on that.
Great.
That's awesome. It looks like 6 weeks.
Not everyone does that.
No, sometimes they don't even stay through treatment.
Right.
So
6 weeks. Okay.
Excellent. And she goes on to say, now I'm finding myself eating like a horse. Well, that's definitely, I've heard that before and can relate myself.
So you're eating a lot of grass.
A lot of grain, grass, I got to get through this question. I cannot stop eating candy, muffins, anything sweet. What's going on? Is this normal? I was 120 pounds when I went to rehab. Now I'm 145 pounds. What can I do?
Wow.
Randy. So yeah, Randy's, she's eating and she's maybe feeling, trying to fill some voids. And
yeah, I think it's. So I think, and that's a common thing.
Absolutely.
Stop, one thing and just start on another. And food, well, but really, everyone has to eat. So it's not like
that's the hard part about it.
Yeah,
you can't avoid going to you don't have to go to a bar if you want to drink, but you got to eat.
Yeah, and no one's gonna worry about you. If you have a slice of pie after your lunch, for example. It's not like you're drinking.
Exactly, it's a different worry.
Yeah,
certainly. Well, I can tell you, Randy, that I can relate because I eat like a horse now. Still, I've just figured out some ways to not gain weight because I don't eat unhealthy stuff.
Right.
But I know that when I got sober 8 years ago, I also gained a lot of weight. I went into rehab about $170, and I ballooned up to about 215.
Wow. And
now I'm back down to about $190. So I'm working my way back down.
Yeah.
But it was very difficult for me.
Yeah.
Emotional eating, just sort of, don't feel really good. It's like, let me just grab this. You're in line at the grocery store. There's 2 bags of M&Ms for the price of one. You're like, oh, I'll just eat 1 bag. And by the time you get home, they're both gone. Yeah. That kind of stuff.
Well, I think people start off recovery is being, just stopping using. And that,
that
not
is the
using.
Focus.
And so figuring out what's triggering the drinking and avoiding those drinking triggers and, that sort of thing, and really, and it sounds like your pathway is this way, and a lot of folks kind of go this way. So you should kind of figure out, what life offers beyond, alcohol in a way, and fill that void up with that. Then
it's like a prioritizing of no, alcohol is definitely bad.
Yeah,
food not quite so bad.
Not quite so bad.
Then we can start working on the food, get it out of the way, and do some other things. And sort of, is that what you mean? Sort of like
kind of perhaps that it really when you think about why it is, in this case, Randy may have had a problem with alcohol, probably in some way to deal with certain feeling states.
Right. And the food is doing the same thing.
Maybe, and I know for a lot of people, it's just, being lonely. But that's a very common, you look at some of these ice cream commercials and there's people that are by themselves.
I've never noticed that before.
Yeah. So it's
so the Ben and Jerry's commercial, the guy's all by himself and he's eating like a giant bowl, but he's alone. Maybe he just doesn't want to share. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm speaking for myself.
I think there's enough of Ben and Jerry's. There's enough to share. You know what I'm saying?
You notice my bowl is this big, right?
When you're eating ice cream that's larger than your head, That's too much.
That's a problem.
That's too much.
Randy, we're not talking about you. We're talking about me. Okay.
But but I think that finding things to do that are that feed growth in you. Being around people and doing things that are meaningful. Kind of looking for ways to fill up that away. Of course, you need to eat. And actually, recovery is an ideal time that to look at your health.
Absolutely.
A lot of people, start an exercise regime, for instance, when in kind of recovery, whatever that is, and that's
And that's one of the first things we recommend in treatment is like start walking, start doing something,
get active. Yeah. Exactly. And in terms of diet, eating more vegetables. I mean, most people in the United States eat how many servings of vegetables a day?
Zero.
That's the zero. So yeah, in the World Health Organization says 5 servings combined fruits and vegetables a day. So it's looking at a lot of ways to improve your health is great, and one of them actually would lead to kind of a normalization of weight. Would be just being mindful about your diet and being more active. But I think more important than that is having a degree of comfort with activities that really feed your soul.
So recovery stuff.
Stuff.
That's what recovery is made of.
Yeah. So I think that Randy, that's where to go. That's your nutrition.
And you know what? I'm going to just say one thing.
Yeah.
Because I think it's important that we need to have a little, to expose ourselves to a little fun, to a little, like, hey, if you want to have ice cream, once a week, have a day where it's like, you know what? I'm going to be able to do something today. Like, I'll eat some ice cream today or whatever your poison is.
Yeah.
Have a little time in the week where it's like, it's okay to do that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's probably very difficult, for most people to just stop eating unhealthy stuff.
Binge watch Netflix for
exactly. Spend 4 hours, watch a couple movies, and eat something unhealthy. But then the rest of the week, you get back on it, and you keep doing your thing.
Yeah, I think that's that's moderation.
Moderation.
Yeah, except no drinking.
Right, no drinking. Right, we didn't mention no moderation in the drink. I'm still waiting to meet that person. My program director Brent and I are sort of like we're on the hunt for somebody who's actually been able to go from serious drinking problem to I drink moderately now. We're both we believe somebody out there exists, but we've yet to meet them.
Yeah, well, there's what 6 billion people on
there has to be.
There's got to be someone.
Yeah.
All right. But in your case, I think Randy actually that I think it's helpful that you recognize that. You need, paying better attention to nutrition is a good idea for you, and looking for ways to support your recovery at the same time.
Absolutely, and meetings.
Meetings.
Meetings provide all of that. They provide fellowship. They provide spiritual growth, personal growth, and a lot of times people in meetings, you see a lot of guys who are jacked up. Everyone's working out now. Everyone's working on their health, so it's a great place to get information.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
All right. So hopefully we answered you.
I think we did. I think we may have helped. And Randy, if we didn't, please send us an email at rocdocrecovery@gmail.com. I'll say it again, rocdocrecovery@gmail.com. And that goes for anybody who's watching. We want your questions. Please send them to us. Yeah. That's how we get our questions. So
we get them. Yeah. All right.
Don't be shy.
Well, I'm Doc.
And I'm Roc.
See you.